On the table today at Squirrel Stampede, we are having an epic Mario Kart race in front of the all-new Super Mario Bros. Movie miniature Mushroom Kingdom Castle. What a race going on in front of the squirrels right now. Today we are going to take a look at this all-new castle, plus a few of the other new miniatures, and also the new Mario Karts zooming back and forth. So let's buckle up and take a look at all these great new Mario sets.
Squirrel Stampede!
So we go miniature with the Super Mario Bros. Movie. We've got the Mushroom Kingdom Castle with Mario and the Princess. You may recall centuries ago we used to check out the miniatures of Jakks Pacific Mario Verse. They had a buildable kingdom. They were so much fun back in the day. So it's fun to see a new beginning with miniatures in Mario. And at launch, it's a pretty good start. We've got the castle, then they also have little mystery blocks with character figures and little environments inside the mystery blocks, and even a van for Mario to do some plumbing work. But we're gonna start with the castle. That's where we have to begin. It looks expansive, and there's some things to do inside. Things to do like various scenes of the movie, I suppose, and or trailer, moving bullets, chomping piranhas, and flaming sticks. I just hope I don't have to install stickers. Is that Link's grandma down there? How did she get in there? Alright, well, let's see what's in the box. Oh, grandma. Oh. And there is our Mushroom Kingdom Castle. How's grandma doing?
Not very well. I think she's dead.
Oh, poor grandma. Out of the box, first impressions? Pretty good. Actually, really good. I'm impressed with the level of detail. You can see the texture of the roof tiles, the texture of the brick, a two-color brick, white on top, gray on the bottom. Window detailage. It feels a lot more fancy than I thought it would. It's a little bit smaller than I actually envisioned, but actually, if you look at the box there, it's pretty much actual size to what the box is saying. So how do we get inside this beautiful castle? It's funny, I really thought we would come in from the front, but we're actually going to reverse around to the back. We've got a great little scenery of some Mario-inspired landscapes. You would have to have an A+ trimming license to get that degree of cuttage. So then to get into the castle, there's two doors to swing out. We'll start on this side. Right there is a seam, and we'll swing this around.
Oh no!
Oops, sorry Peach. Then we've got the other wing, and we'll swing that one around. And we are inside our very expansive castle system. Also, highly detailed than I envisioned. So we have a few chores to take care of first. We've got some flags to install, and somewhere these piranha plant mechanics go in. Let's start with the flags. I like these flags, the plastic choice. It's a nice soft rubber on my 2.5-inch figure collection castle. A lot of my flags had started to crack off because they were a hard plastic and really easy to catch. As for these little mechanical piranha plants, interesting that they're more mechanical than lifelike. You can open them up and you can see some chomping teeth, but I guess they just go about anywhere you want to place them. They almost look like they would fit right on top of something, but I do not see anything. They have it in the instructions or in the box just right up on top of this block right there. And actually they only have one shown, so I've got that extra one there. So there we have the inner workings of the Mushroom Kingdom Castle. Also pretty impressed. It's fairly detailed. It's using simple tricks. Cardboard backers with some imagery sandwiched onto the back of the wall. Then some plastic offsetting blocks and tiles. But everything is intricate and detailed enough to give it a level of display that's pretty Mario-verse appealing. I see plenty of bricks for Mario to smash, plenty of dropping blocks to fall off of, and some visually movie-stunning scenery inside, all locked away in this castle. So it's got great display potential from either the front or inside play. And opened up, it does sprawl out onto the table pretty well. So where to start with some of the features? Are there features in here? Let's check over on the left side first. This brick beam block onto this side has the ability to rotate out. Careful, it can pop off the backer, but then you can press it back in. And this block it has a familiar look. Almost has a vibration to it, so I think you could take Mario from below and knock off whoever's up on top. Then on over to the central region where my Squirrel Mario likes to fly about. Flying suit Squirrel Mario from one of those older past miniature Mario World sets we built years ago. Still flying about. We have a couple brick blocks on the wall there, a mystery block. Nothing really inside to pop out. I think the main feature of this wall is the bullet bill. Or is it Bullet Bob? And it is on a lever, so you can kind of swing him out and right over Mario's head. It's just right above his head there. Oh, he might get a knockdown if it comes close to Mario. So kind of a fun little feature there. Sadly, this set only comes with the 2 minifigures. We've got Mario and the Princess. We really could have used, say, just a couple Goombas with this set. This is an older Goomba I've had. Had the set come with a Goomba or 2, this would be a perfect location for them up and around in the area. And onto this wall side, we've got a rotating fire beam. This wall rotates out. There's some spikes on those bricks. I don't recall seeing spikes on bricks like that. It seems very Sonic the Hedgehog. Another mystery block and some things to stand on. These typically would fall on you if you stand it too long. I don't know if any of these have levers or anything. They don't look like it. It would have been fun had one of these had a lever to drop Mario down. I don't see that. So it's basically mostly for display. So there are your new Super Mario Brother movie inspired minifigures included, Mario and Peach. Previous scale of the Mario miniature had them just a little bit smaller. There's an old school Mario right there, about a head shorter than the new school Mario. And there is an old school Peach, just a little bit shorter than new school Peach.
Oh, land's sake. I'm okay. It's a miracle.
Grandma's okay, that's fantastic. I was so worried about her. She's so elderly, it would be so easy to... Oh, Grandma. So there are the 2 minifigures included, and obviously for the scale of this castle, they certainly could have included a few more Goombas, Toads, and Squirrel Marios. Oh, and just a quick scale comparison. Here is your new Marioverse figure, the 5-inch scale figure, towering in front of the minifigures. But if you're looking for more minifigures, of course, they do have them, and I guess that's the marketing strategy here. If you want to fill your Mushroom Kingdom castle with figures, you gotta look for these mystery block packs. I picked up the Koopa Paratroopa. I thought that was one of my favorites. I like how the Movieverse has them armored up with shoulder armor, a spike there, a helmet armor piece, looking great. Over on the back here, you can see the card there. He's got a nice little movie image behind him. Other figures available. I saved some money by passing on Toad and the Wizard Koopa, whatever. I'd almost like to troop build this one. Funny, I don't think there's Bowser yet. Is there a Bowser? Anyone see a Bowser? And out of box, Koopa Paratroopa is going to have a little bit of a stability issue, especially with these giant wings on his back. You can remove the wings, which is kind of fun. They're on little tiny ball joints, so you can position the wings and or remove them if you want just a basic Koopa Troopa. I might just release them for the moment just so he can stand. Oh, I probably should have said something about articulation, shouldn't I? So these minifigures do have a benefit. They are articulated. We can move Mario's arms up and down and rotate his head. We never were able to do that with the past miniatures. Peach probably doesn't have much. Because of her hair and dress, I think she's going to be pretty much a stable figure. Oh, we can move her head just a tiny bit, but watch out, it may fall off. But the Paratroopa also has a moving head and arms, and even a nice little weapon on that hand, although it is glued, embedded into his hand there. And he is standing. And so opening up the mystery box container, just lift up the sides and peel down. Kind of fun, but kind of basic. Oh, everything's crashing. It's kind of actually squirrely, actually. The way it's constructed here, these panels like to fall. Oh, I see there's a back hinge. There's a secondary hinge, I should say, so you can flip this back down. Without having a side up, it does want to kind of fall on its own. I mean, you can prop it up like that, or you could just take one of the sides and kind of stick it in, and then you can place your little figure on the little environment scene, but it's so basic. One of these is fine, but that's why I kind of passed on Toad, and the other, as it felt like they're all kind of the same thing. I think Jakks missed an opportunity in bringing these back. These old Smurf tile builds were some of the best. You could just design worlds so quick and easy. They were so interchangeable with the puzzle tiling system. They were so strong, and once you had a few sets, you had a world built. I think they should have continued with this. This was so perfect. These blocks are just a little odd. I think if you like the minifigure, that's great, or if you want to display and pack, that's great, but outside, it's hard to say. Maybe if it had 2 figures, if 2 figures would include it, I would have more reason to collect more. But I guess pick up a castle, pick up a couple blocks, and you've got a good collection started. And they are a pretty good price point. Think almost under $5 a block. And in these days, that's a pretty good deal. So another miniature build to look at, it's Mario's plumbing van. I kind of wish that Mario came with this one, and I wish Luigi came with the castle. I think that would have been a better buy. We've got the van play set, and this will open up into even more world settings. So a little more environment than what we just saw with the question block, which was pretty basic. So what do we got? Okay, it's Mario's plumbing van, and this is actually really awesome. It's got good take with you anywhere scale. It folds up into a car. The wheels are rolling really nicely. Fits in the palm of your hand pretty good, or maybe just a little more. And detailed from all around. Nice Super Mario Brothers classic almost graphic going down the side of the van. A good bright yellow color. It just feels like something you don't typically see in the Mario-verse, a car of this detail. So that's kind of a fun little build there. But what do we got inside? So I think we start with the back of the van. I think the back folds down. Step one. Oh, we've got, is that poison? Is that a pipe on Poison Swamp? Then we'll fold down the front panel. Everything's folding down nice and smooth. We've got mushrooms up front that fold up. That's cool. That's really cool. Then we can fold down the front of the van. Oh, I gotta get this brick out of the way. Fold the front of the van down. Oh, wow, more door over here. And then the hood of the van flips up, and this wall swings a little bit outward, I guess to match this wall. So there's a lot of things going on inside here. Let me pull the castle out really quick so you can see it better. So this set build featuring more of the outdoors than the indoors of the castle. Got kind of like a poison swamp in center. Some piping for Mario to go through, your classic mushroom zone up front, and some fiery Bowser's scape over onto the left. It's visually appealing, kind of hingy though. There's some things going on with all the different ways it folded out. Let's see if we can drop Mario. Where'd Mario go? Down the front pipe here. Oh, he missed. That's gotta hurt. Right through the top here. Does this top move? It's a little bit, you can move it like a net maybe. Okay, Mario, ready to go? Oh, right through. And I guess he didn't really slide through. Thought maybe he would slide through, but he did not. He just kind of landed perfectly on his feet in there. So there's plenty of spots so you can even drop him through over to the charred ruins of Bowser's territory. These stickly things, I feel like they're in the wrong direction. I think they could have placed them, reversed them. But from this angle, I guess they look right. So on this side, you see the front of the detail. On the reverse, they're just kind of hollow. Little bit of a lava pit there. There we have the reverse side. Front side with some mushrooms. And over here there is another magical pipe here with some smoke coming out. Is this where Mario enters the universe? So it's got some color. It's definitely got shelf display worthiness. Again though, missing a figure. This set definitely needed at least one Goomba or one Koopa Troopa. Someone for Mario to battle with. But to build back together, let's see. What did we do? I think we start with the roof. That goes down. Flip these in. Make sure your mushrooms are flipped down. And that folds up really nice and easy. Rolls away. It's a really nice piece.
Hey everybody, I got out of the piranha plant. I'm feeling better.
So that's the new miniature Mario plumbing van. Keep an eye out for that and rolling away. Oh, Grandma and Peach. Now back in front of the castle, we have to prepare for the big race. We've got the Mario Karts. There's Mario in his classic red go-kart. Then we have Peach on a very cool, slick pink bike, and she is in her race suit. We've got Toad. Toad is here. Toad has a broken antenna. Watch out. This one, the antenna sits right there. I had accidentally stacked a box on top and popped it. So when you're at the store looking for Toad, make sure your antenna is okay. And finally, one more kart, the Koopa Troopa, in a nice little bullet car. These are all pullback racers. And back again, Mario has made a lap. Let's get Mario out. And Mario is now in his cart. Obviously a scale change. Princess Peach is very far away and Mario is closer up to the camera. That's what's going on, right? That's what's going on. So we have a figure of 5 points of articulation. These are a little better price point than the premium figures we had looked at, the 5-inch premiums. This is the 2.5-inch series, so you save a little money plus you get a really cool cart and it's a pullback racer.
You know what, dearies? My water exercising classes make me limber as ever. I feel great.
Oh, Grandma. So really nice cart, actually. I like the design. I don't think we've ever really seen Jakks do carts before. This is a very well designed and detailed cart for Mario to sit in. Good paintwork, good rubber wheels for grip, and 5-point Mario inside seated very nicely. So then there's Peach. Let's get out of pack. Out of box Peach. What's awesome is they did not just repeat and repaint Mario's Kart 4 times with this series. Each character has their own different bike. Peach is on her cycle, and she actually has 7 points of articulation, a couple extra points in those knees so that she can sit down and put her feet on the brake pedals. Also a pullback racer with this one, and for being a bike, she's really stable and quick. Yikes! Careful, Peach. So she's really quite quick. Maybe less wheels, less friction. Yikes! Toad's up next with quite the truck. Toad out. Toad sure knows how to pick a giant cart. Toad also with 5 points of articulation, bend his legs and get his hands on the wheel there. This one might be really fast or durable. These are heavy rubber wheels. He's gonna easily smash down the competition. Or the castle. So Toad's looking good. I wish I didn't break that little antenna on the back, but it's gonna work. Finally, Koopa Troopa in the race on his bullet bike. I don't know exactly why, but this one might be my favorite. I like the bike design. I'm impressed that they are not falling over. They are very sturdy. They hold onto their wheels. Oh, we do have an extra couple wheels there. Did Peach have that? Peach did have that. They were hidden inside there. I did not notice those at first. In fact, that's probably where the pullback motor is, inside those wheels right there. These front and outside wheels are just there for show, but the inner engine is inside. I love how stable these are, and they look great with the minifigures on top. They're holding on tightly. I would hope to see more carts, a second wave, for a super race, but for now, we'll do with these 4. And so the race begins. It's the grand race around the Mushroom Kingdom. Koopa Troopa starts with the lead, with Toad right behind in that heavy cart. Peach is gliding up next, and Mario's having some slight difficulty with shifting as he is in the back. But look at there, Mario is coming on up. Toad is losing out with that giant hunk of metal he's pushing. But Koopa Troopa still in front, leading quite well. But Peach is weaving up, and Peach has now gone into control. She is now in front. Koopa Troopa lost a little steam. Peach is now headed away around the corner. She may be our winner. Oh, Mario just hit a boost. Must be a golden mushroom. He is flying past now around the turn, and now Mario's up in front. Toad dead last. That is the slowest truck I've ever seen. Koopa Troopa engaging some sort of illegal tactic to retake the lead and is up front, but watch out, Granny, no! Oh, Granny just goes flying. Koopa Troopa is out. Now it's up to Mario and Peach, each of them overtaking one another. It's gonna be Peach or Mario, who is it going to be? Wait a second, Toad just hit the bullet. Toad is flying with Nitro, and Toad is the winner. What a race, what a race. One more quick look at these figures up close, each with 5 points of articulation, Peach with those extra 2 on her knees. Mario is basic as you could get for Movieverse figure. Peach now in her racing suit. Wow. That helmet of hers almost makes it impossible to stand. I like Toad a lot because he's not weighed down by a ginormous backpack. It's just basic Toad. And racing gloves, Koopa Troopa here with helmet. Also a really nice fun figure. So if there's a second wave of these, I would expect to see more great characters added in. I should say these front doors do open, but they open up to that cardboard backer wall inside. Just enough room though for maybe, not Peach, but Mario jammed in there, practically falling out. And that's the new Super Mario Bros. Movie miniatures and carts. What do you think? If you liked today's video, please give us a squike, a squirrelibe, a squamment, your favorite new cart or miniature. Thank you so much for watching. That's what I have to say about that.